Alright. Try and do a quick little build overview of my Energy Blade Inquisitor. Um, this is the current skill tree I have going. Path up around here, grab the health, grab Zealot's Oath, have a Brutal Restraint of Valbala. That gets me the Trader. Works with the Coruscating Elixir to keep me alive. Took Utmost Might, Path Down, Champion of the Cause. Since we're doing the Cyclone, I took the Unwavering Stance. Iron Will, since we're also kind of got a lot of strength going on. And then pathed up here to a, it'll work, Split Personality with the Strength and Intelligence. Pathing's weird because of how the Split Personality works. The 25% increased effect per allocated passive between it and your starting position. That's why we kind of go up and around, down, and then back up. Started with brands to level up. Did Storm brand that I misplaced somewhere until I got Armageddon brand and Firestorm. Did those up to about level, I want to say high 70s. Transitioned over to Ivory Tower with the Cyclopean, Shaper's Touch, Inward Eye, Wrathpith, Stampede around then. Oh, the Astromantis. That one helps a lot too. Cyclopean's good budget option for belt for attribute stacking. Trying out the Stygian I tried making. I'll do a little guide on that later as well. Let's see what else I had going on. Oh, the leveling tree. Kind of copied Captain Lance's build. I'll link his guide as well. You can pretty much just follow this tree with leveling the brands. Works out pretty good. I made a bit of a change. I didn't take any of that. Instead, I went the brand damage with Runebinder and the 2 additional brands. That kind of worked out for me a little bit better since I wasn't doing. I think he leveled Flame Blast, so that worked out pretty good. Then you can kinda, I wouldn't transition too early. Probably the early 80s, maybe even a little bit later works pretty good for doing the cast on crit build. You want to take that Unwavering Stance and pretty early on with that. Otherwise you can get stunned out of your casting. That's not really very fun. Also, I don't remember if he did it or not. No, okay. I also ran into a problem running out of mana. So I was running the Inspiration. You can do Ball Lightning as well as the Ice Spear Splitting. Either one works pretty good. He mainly says the Ball Lightning for the traps, but I had fun with it with a Call of the Brotherhood. But the Inspiration will help you a little bit. Otherwise, sometimes you'll just stop spinning and you don't really know why, but the mana has run out if you do the mana build. Yeah, I was doing Hypothermia. I think I ran out of spots on this one. Yeah. Getting the 3 blue, 3 green is kinda weird since it's 3 off colors. I tried doing the crafting bench option, but it gets kind of expensive quick. You might be better off doing the remove socket, add socket method as well, where you would craft it with. I don't even have that recipe yet. Yeah. It's not. No? Oh. There it is. You can do 5 socket, then 6, or something along those lines, until you get to your 3 off colors. Depends on if jeweler's orbs or the chromatics are cheaper at the time. Stampede's nice as a budget boot option. Well, not really budget. It's 40 chaos, 50 chaos. Yeah, about 45, 50 chaos at the moment. But it keeps your movement speed up, so you don't have to worry about being slowed down any while you're spinning. Because Cyclone does typically, lower your movement speed some. Let's see. The Anoints, you get 2 of them with Stampede as well. So you can do the Arcane Focus for more energy shield and Smashing Strikes. Oh, I didn't realize it gave me a crit chance. Gives you the endurance charges on melee critical strike, which if you're on geared up a little bit, got about an 80% chance, so you're pretty much keeping 3 endurance charges, which helps out with your defense. Crown of the Inward Eye, it's not very pricey typically, about the 10 chaos. It gives you the transfigurations, so you get more spell damage, a little bit of attack damage, and Transfiguration of Mind, which also is pretty nice. Wrathpith, shield, another 15-20 chaos. More spell damage on life, crit chance on life for your spells. The Sacrifice doesn't really do a lot since you're already running Coruscating Elixir to so you don't die since you're running low life. So you just kind of stay at 1 life all the time. And it doesn't do anything if you're already at 1 life. So it's just kind of a you. Let's see. So Trader, some people have luck running 3 flasks with Trader and keeping Coruscating up all the time. That typically works in maps pretty well. But if you're down for a couple minutes looting or trading or not paying attention, not killing stuff, it can drop off. I tried running, I think, a crit flask or something like that. Didn't have any luck with it. So I just run the 2. They stay up all the time. Don't have any issues with it. So you have 2 choices really on your clusters. You can do one like this, where you just got a couple of notables. Feel the Fight's kind of nice. Get you a little bit of mana leech and the increased damage while you're leeching. Which if you take Light Eater, you're... Well, I don't know if that applies. Since I don't know. I'll have to look into that some more before I comment on that any further. I don't know if we're leeching or not, since we get capped on energy shield pretty quick with the 5% of leech is instant. Veteran Defender's nice. I have a bit of issues keeping capped elemental resistances without the bismuth. Or not. Guess we're just overcapped. Alright, well. So yeah, that's kind of the build at the moment. I'll try and provide the links to Captain Lance. And I also stole a bit from Gringo Gaming on his week 2. That's kind of what I'm working toward at the moment a little bit. He has the Unnatural Instinct, which gives all the small passives in the radius, as well as the Light of Meaning giving the Chaos Res. So that caps him out on Chaos Res pretty much just right there. Working on a few of the jewels to improve. A couple of mine aren't that great. 5% life and a little bit of crit. A little bit of attributes and some life and mana. Going for more percent energy shield and more higher percent increased maximum life. Yep, I think that's about it for right now. I'll try and give an update if anything big happens. Looking at a Watcher's Eye, improving the attributes on the belt. I think those are the big ones for at the moment. Alright, have fun.